The sun beat down on the African savanna. The air shimmered with heat. Dust devils danced across the plains. In the heart of this unforgiving landscape, a lioness stirred. Her name was Zarina, and she was about to bring new life into the world. Zarina had chosen a secluded hollow beneath a gnarled acacia tree for her den. She licked her paws, preparing for the arrival of her cubs. The contractions started, sending ripples of pain through her powerful body. With each push, she dug deep into her reserves of strength. The first cub emerged, a small, whimpering bundle of fur, then another and another. Finally, a fourth cub, this one larger and more vigorous than the others, entered the world. This cub, a female, had a coat a shade lighter than her siblings. It shimmered like gold in the dappled sunlight. Zarina watched over her newborns, her heart filled with fierce love. Little did she know that this golden-furred cub was destined for greatness. This was Malaika, the future queen. Malaika grew rapidly under the African sun. She tumbled and played with her siblings. Her golden fur made her stand out. Zarina, a strict but loving mother, taught her cubs the ways of the savanna. They learned to stalk and hunt. Malaika proved to be a quick learner. Danger lurked at the edges of their territory. One afternoon, a lone hyena approached the den. Malaika's instincts kicked in. She let out a warning growl. The adults returned to chase the intruder away. Malaika had faced danger and emerged to protect her. As Malaika grew older, the lessons of the savanna became harsher. She witnessed the brutal efficiency of a hunt, the raw power of lions bringing down a zebra. She also learned the meaning of scarcity. Droughts gripped the land, turning rivers into dusty scars and withering the grass. Prey became scarce. One particularly lean season etched itself into Malaika's memory. The pride was starving. Zarina, weakened by hunger, could barely muster the energy to hunt. Malaika and her siblings grew thin, their ribs visible beneath their coats. One day, a lone wildebeest, separated from its herd, stumbled into their territory. It was old and weak, but it represented a lifeline for the starving pride. The hunt was swift but brutal. Malaika watched, her senses overwhelmed by the sights and smells of the kill. That night, as the pride feasted, Malaika understood the delicate balance of life and death on the savanna. She understood that survival came at a cost. Section 5. The Fiery Trial. Fate, it seemed, had been grooming Malaika for greatness. Tragedy struck when a wildfire, fueled by dry grass and driven by strong winds, swept across the savanna. The flames roared across the plains, consuming everything in their path. The pride scattered, seeking refuge from the inferno. In the chaos, Zarina became separated from the others. Malaika, her heart pounding with fear, refused to leave her mother's side. Together, they navigated through the smoke and flames, the air thick with the smell of burning. They found shelter in a rocky outcrop, the fire raging around them. For days, they huddled together, licking their wounds and sharing what little food they could find. The fire eventually subsided, leaving behind a blackened, desolate landscape. Weakened and grieving for their lost pride members, Malaika and Zarina emerged from their refuge. Their ordeal had forged an even stronger bond between them. Malaika, having faced the flames and survived, had proven her mettle. She had stared death in the face and emerged stronger, a testament to her indomitable spirit. A queen's wisdom. The Savanna, though scarred, began to heal. Tender shoots of green emerged from the blackened earth. The rains returned, filling the waterholes and replenishing the land. Malaika, now a fully grown lioness, helped Zarina gather the scattered remnants of their pride. She led them to a new hunting ground, one teeming with zebra and wildebeest. Her keen instincts and strategic mind proved invaluable. Under her guidance, the pride thrived, their numbers swelling with each passing season. Malaika's rule was not one of brute force, but of wisdom and compassion. She understood the delicate balance of the ecosystem. She knew that to take too much was to invite disaster. She taught the younger lionesses patience and restraint, ensuring the long-term survival of their prey animals. Her wisdom extended beyond her own pride. She learned to read the subtle signs of the savanna, to predict the changing seasons and the movements of the great herds. Her knowledge became legend, whispered from pride to pride across the plains. Time, relentless in its march, shaped Malaika's destiny. Zarina, now slowed by age, breathed her last under a sky ablaze with stars. Malaika, heart heavy with grief, nuzzled her mother one last time. With Zarina's passing, leadership fell upon Malaika's shoulders. She became the queen, protector of her pride. She accepted the responsibility with grace and determination. Malaika's reign brought peace and prosperity. She taught her cubs the lessons Zarina had taught her. She watched with pride as they grew. She never forgot the harsh lessons of the savanna. She taught her pride to be vigilant. The circle of life could spin in an instant. Reign of the Golden Queen. Malaika's reputation as a wise and just ruler spread far and wide. Other prides, hearing tales of her strength and wisdom, sought her counsel. She became a mediator, settling disputes between rival prides, preventing unnecessary bloodshed. She understood that the true strength of a queen lay not in her claws or her teeth, but in her ability to unite and protect. She led by example, always putting the needs of the pride above her own. The savanna, under her watchful eye, flourished. The watering holes teemed with life. The herds roamed freely, their numbers carefully managed. The delicate balance of nature, so easily disrupted, was maintained. Malaika, the golden-furred cub who had entered the world in a cloud of dust, had become a legend. Her name, whispered on the wind, evoked respect and admiration from all creatures who called the savanna home. Legacy in the whispering grass. Years turned. The savanna stretched out before them, a timeless landscape painted in hues of gold and green. The cycle of life, a tapestry woven from birth, death, and renewal, continued. The memory of Malaika, the golden-furred queen, lived on. Her story, passed down through generations of lions, became a legend whispered around flickering campfires. She became a symbol of strength, wisdom, and unwavering courage, a reminder that even in the harshest of environments, life finds a way. The savanna, a place of endless skies and ancient rhythms, held the echoes of her roar, the imprint of her paws, the legacy of a queen who had ruled with wisdom and compassion. Malaika's story, though it had come to an end, was but a single chapter in the grand, sweeping epic of the African savanna. For in this land of endless possibility, every sunrise brings the promise of a new story, a new legend waiting to be written on the wind. The spirit of Malaika, the Golden Queen, lived on, a testament to the enduring power of nature and the wild beauty of the African soul.